Namaste. Welcome to the video lecture series on the chapter Periodic Table of an Elements. In this video, that is video number 8, we are going to discuss about the periods present in modern periodic table. Now, what are the periods? The horizontal row in a modern periodic table are known as period. Now, if we see, there are 7 horizontal rows in modern periodic table. So I can say there are 7 periods present in modern periodic table. So we can designate this as first horizontal row, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. So this is my first period, this is second, this is third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. Now we have designated some names to those specific periods. Now first period, we call it as in shortest period. Okay. Now second period, we call it as a short period because it consists of 8th element. Third period is also called as short period of the periodic table. Then we have fourth period. We call it as a long period of the periodic table. Fifth period, we consider it as an again long period of the periodic table which consists of 18 elements each. Sixth period, we call it as an longest period or long period or very long period. These are various names given, very long period also. And seventh, we also call this as a longest period or very long period of the periodic table. So these are specific names. Apart from that, we generally considered the second period element as a bridge element, second period elements as a bridge element, and the element present in the third period, we call it as a representative element. The element present in third period are called as representative element because every element present in this group represents its own group in terms of property. So that we are going to discuss further when we take the specific study about a particular group. So these are how the groups have been known. Now, generally how we can find out that which elements belong to which particular period. Now in a group we try to find out the number of electrons present in outermost shell. Now how to determine that this particular element belongs to this period? Now generally for this we need to know only the electronic configuration. We should know only the electronic configuration. So the number of shells which are present, in an atom can tell us to which period the element belongs. Let me have an element like helium. Okay. Now its atomic number is 2, the electronic configuration 2. Now how many shell it has got? Only one shell, that is the K shell we have. Okay. So it belongs to first period. Let me take another example, that is nitrogen. Nitrogen atomic number 7. The electronic configuration becomes 2, 5. Now how many shells are present in the nitrogen? We have 2 shells, the K shell and the L shell. As the number of shells are 2, so it belongs to second period of the periodic table. Let me take aluminium. Aluminium atomic number 13. Electronic configuration become 281. 283. Aluminium. So the electronic configuration becomes 283. Now it has got 3 shells, K shell, L shell M shell. As it has got 3 shell, so aluminum belongs to third period of the modern periodic table. Then let me have calcium. Atomic number of calcium is 20. Electronic configuration becomes 2882. I have 4 shell, K shell, L shell, M shell and N shell. As the number of shells are 4, calcium belongs to fourth period of the periodic table. So the number of shells present in an atom indicates its period number to which element belong. Now there are some specific things we need to know about. So see, every period begins with alkali metal. That means it will have 1 electron in its valence shell and ends with a noble gas which has got 8 electron in its valence shell, except that of first period. The first period has got only 2 elements, hydrogen and helium. But as we know, helium did not have octet completed, but it has got duplet completed. So the first period only ends with 2 electron in its valence shell, not 8 electron in the valence shell. So the care has to be taken for the first period. Now let me note down the period with which element starts and with which it ends, and the number of elements which are present in that particular period. How many are there? So let me have first period. First period consists of only 2 elements. And this period begins with hydrogen. And ends with helium. It's very easy. It has got only 2 elements, hydrogen and helium. The second period has got 8 elements. It starts with lithium and ends with neon as a noble gas. Third period has got 8 elements. It starts with sodium and ends with argon. Then fourth period has total 18 electrons. 18 elements, not electrons. So the fourth period begins with potassium and ends with krypton. That's a noble gas here. Once again we have the fifth period also consists of total 18 elements. So the fifth period starts with rubidium and ends with xenon as a noble gas. The sixth period consists of total 32 elements. So in this particular, it starts with cesium and ends with radon. The seventh period also consists of 32 elements. It starts with francium, which is radioactive, and ends with oganesson. That's a new element which has been found out. Okay, so you observe that every element in the first period, that is the first period till seventh period, every element has got 1 electron. So it starts with 1 electron in valence shell and ends with 8 electron in the valence shell, except that the first period where I have an helium which has got 2 electron in its valence shell. Thank you for watching.